How's it going? Hope y'all are doing okay. Hey guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys end up coming in. YouTube's been wonky for a couple people today. In here for a little brighter. There we go. That's better. Get to see the hairs from the dog jumping on my bed. Yeah. So I thought I'd go over some stuff I found. Yeah, sorry. The doggy likes hopping up here. Skittles. So he's shedding a little bit. So is Canella. Alrighty. Hey Russell, what's up, creator? So we found a whole bunch of stuff while we were hiking, which made our pack about 20 pounds heavier. And possibly we found some gold in some of the mines. And I don't know if I'm able to chisel some of it out. There is a lot in there. A decent amount. It's a whole vein of it. I got some videos I'm going to post about it. But these are different rocks that we found that I wanted to show you guys. It'd be nice if Minty could come in here. Could show them to her too. She loves rock counting stuff, so. Let's see here. A couple smaller ones down on the bottom of the bag and a couple more big ones. Yeah, I always bring TP with me. Just in case, folks. You never know when you're going to have a mishap. You never know when you're going to have a mishap. An oopsie doopsies. A whoopsie woo. An oh no. A yikesy yikes. Found 3 shells. Thought it was only 2. Guess maybe it was 3. I don't think I put any in the front pocket. I think I stuck them all in the, kept them in the big one. What? You got Eastern in here? Hey, Eastern, what's up, brother? How's it going, buddy? How is it going? Could you see my pew pew on there? I was just thinking, because they might consider that transporting. All right, we emptied out our, even though I'm not touching it. Thing is, a lot of people do lives with one on the side of them while they're cutting firewood. What's up, Lydia? So we went hiking today, and we went to like 7 or 8 mines. They were all in a row, a whole bunch of them. There was like 5 or 6 in a row, 3 or 4 in a row, and another 3 or 4 in a row. Like, subscribe. Thank you, Elijah. Been working a lot. Oh, okay. What's up? Here, let's put on chat filter, all messages, and turn the translator off. Quality is kind of poor for me for some reason. It must be your end because I have 5G 5 bars. 5G 5 bars. So, not sure what that would be. Yeah, I have 5G 5 bars. Let's see if we can arrange this here. Same? All right, let me sign out and sign back in real quick. Is that any better? Of course, sometimes it'll be better for a split second and then quit. Because I have 5G 5 bars, so I mean, it just must be a YouTube server issue. You saw Skittles, yep. Yeah, it'll be better for probably a minute or 2. So I went to I was up the Lutz Canyon Trail, and there's a Lutz tunnel over there and some cool equipment. And I went to a whole bunch of mines that had like copper ore and some like turquoise and some gold looking stuff. So there's one mine full of this stuff. Can you see that? I don't know if that's pyrite, fool's gold, or actual There is a huge line like this thick in amongst turquoise and quartz that looks just like that. No, the lens is fine. Lens is fine because I can see it fine. If it was bad, it would show up weird on my end, but it's not. Then we got some of this stuff. It's got galena in it, which is rich stuff for gold. Minty cactus. Oh, is she in here? Yeah, no. Where's she at? And then we got here's some iron ore with some blue turquoise in it. This would be like, it's got turquoise and copper in it, but then we got, there's the bluish tint in there. And then here's another one with some like shiny galena looking stuff. Where's my flashlight? You could see it a lot better if I shine a light on it. Put a light on the subject, mate. You can see the shinies better. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the shinies on it. Probably not helping. Nah, it's making it worse. Yeah, it's got shinies on it. I don't think you can see the sparkle. Then we got this. This thing weighs a whole bunch for what size it is. It's got a lot of iron in it. It's got blue turquoise in it. Some copper. And obviously iron. This thing weighs about 1.5 pounds just for how big it is. like it fits my palm. I got medium, I have large hands. Size large for gloves. Pretty cool. This one looks pretty cool. Inside's red. It looks more orangey on the screen, but inside's red. Looks like it's got a little give to it at that crack there. That's pretty cool. It's brassy yellow or bright yellow. Is it crumbly metal or soft and malleable? Pyrite and gold both form in quartz. Correct. I didn't poke it with anything in the cave. Now I could poke it. With my finger on this. Feels harder, so it's probably pyrite. This stuff. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. How was my day? It was awesome. We went hiking and some mine exploring. This one's decently heavy. I'm not sure why I picked this one up. Can't remember. I know it's got some crystals in it that are shining with some blue specks. Oh, it's got some goldish color. Look right here. Those gold little flake things on this end. Here's some stuff that looks like petrified wood. So pretty. Yep, this stuff has like a petrified wood look to it. It could be, not sure. This stuff's pretty cool. It's like little crystals, and in amongst it is like some gold color stuff. That's quartz. That's a chunk of quartz. Here's another chunk of quartz with some unique looking features in it. This one just looked weird. It's got like a weird quartz chunk in it, but like bad quartz. It's not very like healthy. This one was pretty cool. It's got shiny quartz. It's all sparkly in there with some iron, copper in there, some copper color. Here's a chunk of copper ore, iron ore of some sort. We're on quartz LO. Yeah, it's just not as good. Sometimes I give stuff away. Sometimes I keep it. This little thing right here has got a lot of iron in it because it's heavy. It's got a little bit of bluish on the top here. And just very light, like a dark blue. And then some greenish color from copper. So it's got a lot of copper and iron in it. There's some another quartz here. It's got some sheen to it. Not Martin sheen, just some redder sheen. Pretty cool. This thing weighs quite a bit. It's a little light. It's got some volcanic look to it. So this stuff is known to be pretty rich with copper deposits, and there was mine holes all over the place with it. Another little chunk of it's got a little bit of galena in there. Right there, some like grayish shiny stuff on the inside with some turquoise looking stuff. What's the stick? I didn't get to that yet. Does it becoming a rock hound? Oh, I've been a rock hound. I've been a rock hound for years. I've got so many rocks and Indian artifacts and stuff. This just looked kind of weird. It had like this orangish color stuff on the end with some wood grain looking stuff. It's got like a little shimmer to it too in the light. And there was another one similar to it I found next to it, but I'm not sure if that one's out here. Let's see here. I forget. This one's some chunk of quartz with some who knows what in it. I forget. We found some shells. That's pretty cool. These ones were out in the sun, and this one was more in the shade. That's why it's so light. From pew-pews to rock. Oh, I've been doing pew-pews for a while. Go to say. Might be. This thing weighs quite a bit, too. It's got some iron in it and some copper because of the coloring. Another little dinky chunk with copper in it. Yep. And this one weighs quite a bit, too. I forget why I picked this one up. Just looked kind of weird. Look kind of weird, mate. This, I think, is maybe a caliche chunk. I don't know. This is a weird looking burl, a stick, some for burl stick from, I don't know what, a knotty dead tree or something, just a little teeny piece. Look kind of cool. Here's another one that's sparkly. It's got copper in it. It weighs probably 8 ounces to 12 ounces. I don't know, probably about 8 ounces. It's quite heavy for what size it is, and it's all sparkly. It's got a lot of copper in it and iron. Here's some that's got a little bit of that on it. And this right here is, I'm not sure what the darker stuff is. Not sure. I don't think it's galena. Could be. Some for nut. That was back in there. There's a couple of them I got. I got that one. I don't know where the other one is. Picked up a couple of them. That kind of looks like Wisconsin. Looks like the shape of Wisconsin. But I didn't even notice that until now. But it's got some cool looking crystals in it with some turquoise copper ore in there or something. All right, if we can get it to focus. There we go. It's wanting to focus on my hand more. There we go. Found some depleted uranium. Not quite. Moist Beans, good evening. How many gold found in Arizona was promised to me 8,000 years ago? Really? What's up, APS? Hey, welcome, buddy. This was some really light-hued white stuff that has like a copper turquoisey look to it. This is just a little chunk I found that kind of looked cool. I don't know. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Looks like Africa a little bit, just looking at it now. Looks like Africa. Did I show you this one? This one's quite heavy for the size. Oh, I thought it looked cool. It's got a lot of iron in it. You can feel it. This was in one of the mines. The wrapping that was on the copper wire, rats and mice chewed it off. But I don't know what it is. Someone slid this wire over a stick, and I found it at the bottom of a mine. Who knows? It just looked kind of cool. Yeah, all a lot of the casing's off, and there's some like chew marks right there. Fresh copper, and right here. But a lot of the mines around here in these mountains closed are in the 50s. Here's some old glass. That stuff is thick. It's like a 3/16 to a 1/4 inch thick. It's pretty scraped up. Found that on the trail. This is another little thing that weighs quite a bit. Just look kind of cool. It's got some of that same pyrite shiny stuff in it right there. See that? That gold look. But there's a whole vein of it that's about this thick. And they were chasing it. They're probably like, it's gold, it's gold, it's gold, it's gold. And then they bring it out. It's not gold. That ain't gold. You're done fired. Out of a cannon. Dum-dum. Oh, let me go wash my hands real quick before I eat my French fries. My freedom fries. Good old freedom fries. What we got going? What's up, Zeus? Zeus. Morning, AT. I guess for you it'd be morning. Should find some flint. Me and my dad used to hunt for it so I could learn to do flint knapping, make arrowheads, and small blades. Well, it's called flint knapping, yeah, but it's technically not flint. I don't think it's because flint is what you do for like flintlocks, make sparks. Flint is the act of making arrowheads, somewhat. It's more like different types of rocks will do it, like obsidian is really good for flint knapping. Beans, hey. Zero, what's up? Lydia, the tattooed lady. I don't think she's tattooed. Hey, Zero, what's up, creator? Vertical hero, howdy. It's 2:10 Sunday afternoon for me. Sunday afternoon? Dude, we're Saturday at 6:18 p.m. Saturday. Yeah. Yeah. We be late. Or no, early. You're living in the future again, bro. How do you do that? Can I try that? Can I try that, mate? Can I try living in the future for a moment? Please. Who's Aussie? What's up, DH? I've done knapping and other rocks, but sandstone is the hardest to shatter because it crumbles. Yeah, you can't do sandstone. Let me reverse this real quick. Hey guys, what's up? Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory more. Hope you're having a blessed evening, morning, afternoon. You're in Middle Earth. I'm in Middle Earth. The Tolkien universe, huh? All right, let's loosen this up so we can turn you around. Get some family chat text in. New Zealand. Oh, that would be Middle Earth because that's where they made it at. Here comes the snow. Yep, that's my dandruff. Sorry. I just fluffed up my hair and dandruff's coming over by you. Sorry about that, mate. DA says, are you tired of me coming in your stream, texting you again? Of course not. Made a teeny tiny tomahawk out of some random rock by the river and a part of a branch from my area, then used some leather string to wrap it. Cool. That was close. Oh, about the snow? Yeah, it was dandruff. That's all it was. Just dandruff. Let's see, I tried napping once, but failed when I started napping instead. Yeah, I know, right? That's what happens. We got half inch so far. What? Half inch of rain already? I mean, snow? You haven't got any in a while. Yeah, poor Eastern. He started napping, but then he went napping. Poor guy. Pobrecito. Natalie Foothills, the fitness girls from Museum. But all 5 of those books, there's a lot missing from the movies. Yeah. Now, have you ever watched the extended versions? They're almost twice as long. They would have, obviously, a little bit more stuff of what's missing. But they also have to make it flow well. Close critter, yep. Love the video with that dude making knives and arrowheads out of glass on YouTube. Yeah, got long hair and a beard, and it was so much in my bloodstream. Yeah, I've watched that guy. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a pretty long hair and not super long beard. It's a little grayish. But yeah, I've watched him before. I already had my burger and most of my fries. Eating the rest of them. But yeah, I'm a little tired out. We went probably 5 miles, 4 3/4. I think that's the dude let's see. Yeah, I've seen the extended version. There's still a lot missing. Outdoors crafts are my favorite. Cool, thanks for letting me know. Jesus. Rooting with Jesus, his real name is Russell. He changed his name recently. His channel name was Russell. He just changed it like 3 days ago. There's a pepper one out too. No, she's not, because it's a he. He's a little tired, but there's a couple steep areas. Some of the stuff we went through is a little bit prickery because we had to cut across the ravine. The way you use ketchup is super legal. What, squeeze it in your mouth? What's wrong with that? You do this, it makes a whole mess. Just go squeeze, done. You can even do it while you're driving. Straight to jail. And don't pass go, huh? Man, Love Skills. Got more content coming of him. A lot of it. I filled up my phone. I went through 2.5 batteries on my GoPro. Squeeze the mouse, saves on dishes. That too. I mean, we got a dish right here. But like when you're driving, you're trying to get it in that little thing. You know, the little thing comes in. You try to get the give it a jerk, and you pull it out, and you hit a bump, and it drips off and gets all over you. Skittles is your little baby. Oh, he's an awesome dog. So there's one of the mines I went in was full of water. Like you had to go down, and then it was an angle about this steep down to a full of water a mine. So to get in there, they must have ran pumps to pump out the water. And then since it closed in the 50s or 60s, whenever it was, maybe in the 40s, I didn't do any research. It just filled back up. What's up, Hannah? Probably another person that eats ketchup like I do when I'm driving. Exactly. It doesn't make any mess. But yeah, if you wanted to explore that mine further, because it had a branch off to the side, we went and explored some more. But if you wanted to explore the one with the water all in it, you would have to have a scuba suit, which would be cool, but I've never done scuba. Amazing CJ. Run to eat at the car, it keeps it cleaner longer. That's true. I don't like ketchup. I use Jet Puff marshmallow fluff. What? For your french fries? No wonder you're sick. No, I'm joking. Next. Ta-da! Dude, that's diabetes in a can. Diabetes. It truly is. I'm joking, my lady should say that. That is diabolical, as J-Dog would say. Just drink Clean Truck Weekly. I mean, I dedicated after lunch on Sunday to clean trucks. There you go. G3 is boss, amazing. G3? You mean G3C? Oh, there you go. Yeah, the Toro edition's the one with the attachment for the red dot. They have one on sale right now. At least they did at Grab a Pew Pew for like $2.30 cheese. Cheap. It's the Turo edition. I was shocked how cheap it was. GC3 Jimmy Jammy Jam. It's called the G3C. That's why yours is jamming, because it's the Temu edition. The GC3, they just kind of rearranged the letters and stuff. That way they don't get copyright infringement. So sorry to tell you, buddy, you got the Temu edition, so that's why it's having issues. But I'm going to explore some caves over on the West Coast this week. Awesome. You're getting me pumped. Listen to going to the mines and stuff. Thanks. You're welcome. LOL, you have the G2C. That one is a little worse. 15 people. Yep. Appreciate you all coming by. Please double tap the screen. Please consider subscribing. We have mining and hiking content coming. We just went over some rocks right here that we found when we were looking through some mines and stuff. Whole host of stuff here. We just went through them and showed them to people. But yeah, if you like mine, cave exploring, outdoor hiking, we've got content for you on this channel, as well as my second channel, which is Outdoor Adventures. That one is Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Let me put it in here. If you guys could subscribe to that too, I'd appreciate it a bunch. Let's see, please. Let's see here. We'll put it on here at Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. There we go. Please consider subscribing to that one as well, because that one is strictly outdoor hiking, all sorts of good stuff. That's outdoor stuff. So if you don't like say, see, can I click that too? No, I can't. If you don't like shooting and guns and stuff, check out that channel. It's all outdoor stuff. What we got here? I have a hungry raccoon trapped to a broom. If only you knew what I got. Subscribe for Skittles. There you go. Yes, Skittles is on that one more than this one. Let's see here. Amazing you must limp wristing like crazy because I've never had mine jam. I've never had a revolver jam either from lip wristing. No, that's not a revolver. APS, you doing surfing? There's on a power supply, right? Team edition, diabolical. Yep. Just shot my new Taurus G3 today. It jams on me twice. Uh-oh. That ain't good. I was always reply on my old Trust PT 1111. Sorry, 111. Ran 20K rounds through it, and James maybe a dozen. Jams, maybe a dozen or 2 times that I can remember. PT 111. Is that a Taurus, right? That's the old version, because I have a PT 22. Used to wrestle, but had back injury. I'm all good, but surfing is out. Yeah. Mostly had issues feeding some HPO, and now when fired only when loading. Super odd. Bought it yesterday from Academy. And it's having problems, huh? Grab a pew. Yeah. That's where there's a lot of them for a good deal, Moist. That was the rat shot shells. 9mm rat shot shells. Interesting. Like going off cliffs into caves, surfing in sand. Sounds cool. Should get you the Lakeline barrel. Amazing, CJ. Yeah, that way the ramp is better for hollow points. Sure, if you know how to do gunsmithing, you could lightly grind it a little bit less abrupt and then buff it. You could. Just saying. After that, it didn't jam anymore. Oh, okay. Remember, there are thousands of unloved PPUs out there. Adopt one today, or maybe 2. We adopted one last week. For 160 cheeseburgers. I did that short on it. The 740 Slimline Taurus. I haven't tried it yet, though. They have the Tandem Cross Victory TX22 trigger in stock again if you ever want. Ooh. Thing is the TX22 actually has a good trigger on it. You the OG of the G2. Amazing. Did you clean and oil it first? No, I didn't. There's your problem, mate. It had fuzzballs in it. Oh, they came grimy as bleep. Yeah, they probably do. Some do. Even my Canik TTI Combat had oil dripping out of it when I bought it. Dwip dwapping. Typically clean up on oil stuff before I take it to the range. I adopted a Winchester Model 94. Perfect. Perfect one to adopt. There was one I was looking at, but the quality it is, they're wanting too much for it because I can get one in better quality for cheaper. And it's older even. It's a 19, this one's a 46. The other one online was a 1936 or 37. Model 94 chambered in 32 Winchester Special, which I don't have yet. But I can get one under 1K online, and they want 1,250 cheese. And I'm like, it's got patches on the stock. It's all original, other than those patches. Makes it even better. There you go. Anyone else like playing drop roulette with the T20s? I've never dropped mine. And I've done some of the tests other than dropping, and it hasn't had them. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But I carry an FN59. Nice. That's an awesome one to carry. I hear they're good. That'd be, they also have the Reflex, right? That's the compact 9mm they have. Hannah, LOL. See you guys later. Sunday and sunny. Gotta go. Thanks, everyone. Then you, my brother, in the words of Arnie, I'll be back. Appreciate you. Thank you. I think I just dropped some stuff from my hat on my French fries. I have 6, and I've never had issues with mine. I think all just government polling. Just so you see my 365 Gen 1. So I have the 365. We carried that on the hike on our side. It's the macro. I had plus P 9mm. And then the backpack, we had a 10mm sitting in there. Chat APS. Had a 10mm in the backpack. Just in case we needed some extra spicy. Yours 79 was only 700 freedom fries. Hence, that much cheaper. It's a 79. Pre-64s are worth more. But guns are bad, McKay. What's up? See you, Russell. Not Russell. APS. You say ciao. Ciao, Russell. Hey, what's up, EC? Don't know. What up, Desert? I got a SIG 320, never had issues, but it's always in the back of my mind. Same. What's good plus Ps? I can't find any for my 40s or my 9s. 40s are hard to find. 9s are pretty easy to find, at least when I am. Plus P9s. 40s, I think they're more. I just got a 40. First 40 I ever got. They had some defense rounds, but I don't know if that ain't plus Ps. They're just FMJs. What I got. I got one box full. They're flat nose though, and I think that'll have a problem with them feeding in. Or the XTPs makes decent plus Ps. Yes, for 9 mils at least, that's what I had in my 365 today while I was hiking. They were the FTX, not the XTPs. They're the FTX plus Ps, not the customs. The Hornady customs are the XTPs. EDC got full plastic Glocks. Brands I prefer for what? Ammo? Hornady. I like Hornady. I like using Hornady for defense rounds, hollow points. For pew-pews, I like Smith & Wesson, Winchester, and Canon. I got everything. Just about. I don't have any Kel-Tecs. I don't have any I have Remingtons. I don't have any Bernallis or Kel-Tecs or Brownings. Took out the plus P XTPs and went regular Hornady critical defense for carry. Okay. Got plastic Glocks and all metal guns too. What? Do you have one of those P229s? Is that the full metal too? XTPs run nice in my 911. I don't have any 45 XTPs. Mine are those Barnes X-Tacs, I think they're called. Those things have a huge hollow point in them. Lee carries the SIG V-Crown. Those are good. SIGs, Spear, Hornady. Those are like the 3 big dogs in defense rounds. You ever adopt any police trade-ins? I never have. See, when I was in California, I couldn't get them. Because those are guns that only officers can acquire. Macro is all metal. Fusion, high power clone, all metal. Macro. I have a macro, but it's not. My macro is a SIG, and it's not all metal. You must have changed some stuff out. Usually carry the V-Crown, but I found that G3C didn't like it when loading around. Yeah. Got V-Crowns in my 23 right now. There you go. All metal Glocks, you say. Never heard of it. High power clone. What brand's that one? Is it a Girason? I forget who all makes those clones. Don't remind me. I'm still stuck here. What? Oh, yeah. Sorry. No, I don't miss Callie. Well, take that back. I miss my brother and my nephews and nieces. Well, the one niece I've never met yet. She's a little over a year old now, I think. And then I miss the mountains. I miss the mountains over there. But they have less mines over there than here. They do have them, but most of them, you don't want to walk across someone's property in California because there might be someone growing and they will pew-pew you. Got a spot. I get all my trade-ins at, it's like 270 fries for, nice, for like a 17 or 19. All metal Glocks, go on. Yeah. Huh? Go on. Like, I might be interested in now. Kind of wish we got the Smith & Wesson Shield X instead of the Shield Plus. Might have to get one for my lady and trade in the Shield Plus. Especially if you can find one at like a pawn shop. They'll do bartering back and forth. I got which a trade in. They'll give you more than just a full. Sometimes they do, which they do at Sportsman's at least when you do trade ins there. Got a wet ravioli noodle like gunfight people with, highly effective in a close range. A ravioli noodle. The Shield Plus doesn't have good enough slide serrations on there, and you ain't front side. So it's really. Oh, yeah, you said that. What's up, Luke? Lake Effect Blues, how's it going? What's up, Mongo? Hello, Comrade Armory. Ravioli. Ravioli. What's that? Pacatole. Moist looking to the Shield Easy. That's the one that has the squeeze in the back end, right? Shield X is still too new. Oh, yeah, it is newer. Makes it so it's more expensive. Congrats on the pregnancy. Yeah, can't you tell? Stick it way out and push it. I'm 5 months pregnant. Can't you tell? What's up, ham boy? Humpty boy. Didn't like the internal hammer of the backstrap safety of the Easy. Lake says every time I come in here, I get kicked off. It's probably YouTube. They automatically kick people off if they say the weirdest things. It does that with a lot of my people. JP, you should upgrade to a fish. Yeah, that would probably slap around a little better. Just grab by the tail. Hey, Tommy, what's up? Imagine your lights, what? Imagine your lights go out from a ravioli noodle, that oversized and juicy. Its slide is really easy to rack. My daughter has used it at mine since she was 7. Nice. I just noticed my neck's a little raw feeling because I didn't have my big hat while I was hiking. I had this thingy on. Doesn't shade the neck. Like, it's not me. Right, it's YouTube. They have a new Taurus G3X. It's like a G3C, but a 15-round mag and full-size pistol grip, but 3.1-inch barrel. They also have the 4 shoe, the G3X4, or sorry, G4X, I think it is called. They also have a 9. Haven't seen Mike in a while. He was in here earlier, before he got in. He was in for, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe? 15 minutes maybe. He might still be in the background, I don't know. But yeah, I just realized my neck's a little bit raw feeling back there. I scratched it lately, and I noticed it felt so rawish. It must be kind of red then. When I was hiking today, we did about 4.5 miles, something like that. GX4 is bleep. Hello everyone. What is up, 44 Carbine? What is up, my brother from another mother? GX4, TX9, GX2. So, Twin Jane 22, which he might come in now that I mentioned his name, he got, I think it's the TX9. He says pretty good. Pretty good. Now, he wouldn't compare it to a Glock, I'm sure. He loves his Glocks. Dave says, hi, 44. GM's needs a tool to take it apart. It doesn't use a Glock style takedown, but the GX4 has a flat face trigger, which is nice. Yeah. Hey, 44. Hi, David. Oh, David, hi. By the way, I'm sorry. I never said hi to you. We got 2 Davids that come in and out. You're one of them. The other one has a gray, if I recall, profile. Yours is like a bluish green or something, a gray green. Hello, Eastern. There he is. Oh, no, that's Dutch. Never mind. What's up, my homie? We just got back from a hike about an hour or so ago, a little longer. I set out some rocks that I found and some other trinkets. We went in a whole bunch of mines that were just small ones, although 2 of them were pretty big. The one, I don't know how big it is because it's full of water. What's up, Jimmy? Who knows? You have some in the Glock Father. At any moment, he will appear. I know, right? Let's see here. Jimmy says, hi. Hello, Jimmy. I did get my SFX Rival and TTI Combat finally. Oops. I have the TTI Combat. Be sweet carry if they were a little smaller, but I do like them. Yeah, the TTI is definitely stronger or bigger. The SFX, did you get the metal one, the Rival S, or just the regular one? TX9 is just the carry version of the TX22. So if you train with it, it should carry over cheaper. But so it's the 9mm of the TX series. Hello, AT. My buddy got the GX4. Yeah, I have a buddy's got a TX. He just got the GX4 for Christmas or something. I forget. I told him about the G3C and the low price, but he liked the GX4 because it was a bit bigger for his huge hands. It's got a wider back strap. Okay, and it's not interchangeable. HG says, you have summoned the Glock Father at any moment. He will supply. He will appear. Haven't seen Micah in here a while. He was in here earlier. Welcome back. What's up, waiters? 44 carbine. Howdy, David. When the Radiant Canic MC9 Prime comes out, I'm 100% buying it after quality testing. Yeah, correct. It's nice. What's up, Mohammed? Hey, rooting for Jesus. 44 carbine. That is Russell. It's Russell Clausen. David says regular the rival S doesn't exist around here. Starting to think it's a conspiracy. Micah, you might want to stay on the account. Jerome was getting annoyed last time. He's actually not in here right now. Jerome's at home. I am. I got back from a hiking trip. Going to order a Smith & Wesson 686. Awesome. That is the best revolver out there. Don't have the Colt boys saying it's not, because it'll outlast the Colt. Timing goes out too often on a Colt. Plus, you normally don't shoot it that much if you're, because it's a Colt. Smith & Wesson, yeah. I have the Meta MC9. It's really nice. They had a Meta MC9 with gold accents like my T-Tag Combat at the pawn shop the other day. It was a little worn. Some of the Cerakote stuff was coming off. What's up, Jerome? Micah's Dutch. Yeah, that's what you say, but it's not. Because there's a reason why. Let's see here. Rap name, J. Rome. They have the Rival S in my range to rent for free. It was all free. Cool. Crazy flat shooter, super slick trigger. Yeah, there's a bit debate between which one shoots flatter. Sometimes some people say the Canic TTI. Some people say the Rival S because of the weight versus the TTI is the snout on the front. Critter, I said that a long time ago. Yeah, you did. But I know from past, before some of you guys were even in here, that is not Micah. I'm like 99.9% sure. Pew pews. We were shooting. Sorry, we didn't do any shooting. We brought our 10 mil in the backpack and our 9 mil on our side. What's up, Christopher? Christopher Alejos. My D be itchy. I think I might be on Gundy. I don't know what you mean. Dutch is not Micah. Speech text is completely different. Steel frame probably helps with muzzle flip. Correct. But I wouldn't carry some that heavy. That's true. I post different stuff than Micah. Correct. And you two literally would get in fights in here. And some people were like, well, maybe it was just him using two devices fighting back and forth. It was too quick of a reply, in my opinion. Because like when I'd get 300-400 people in here, it was literally back and forth mad at each other. Just a coward, Micah's a traitor. I'm not sure about the coward part. Or the traitor, I don't know. Did you ever get caught in rain on hikes, Jerome? Let's see. It was misting one time I went, and it was all cloudy, so that part was kind of a mist in the year too. Years ago I went with my two brothers that are older than me and a buddy. We got rained out pretty good. I think we went under some trees. There's usually something you can crawl under, an outcropping or a big tree or something. Dutch, can you make full sentences? Micah would just word vomit. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, 44. He's not into yoga and he likes making love at midnight. Probably a lot of people do. David, thank you for the clover leaf. Appreciate you. It shows you sent it, but it doesn't show it got put in the bank here yet. It's floating through the air. There it is. Two gems. Jay, what you saying? Pina coladas. I've never had pina coladas. Sort of. What's up, Ethan? My near relative. My parents suggest I can talk to you, and we're in a better house, so I can show up in your lives more. Got my vitamin D now. Awesome. Get out in the sun a lot more, you get even more of it, huh? Would you EDC a 1911? He's saying that to Zeus. Maybe if it was the compact, I would. Bork, I'm a baby boy. What? Let's see, David says, no clue what that is, but it popped up. Pina colada? That's a, if you like pina coladas. There's a part of a song. It's actually a drink, I think. Get one with no alcohol. Yeah, correct. I have the slushy pina coladas that have no alcohol in it. That's I get them at this sub place in Tucson. Excuse me. Used to maybe a Kimber Micro, but I'd never be able to cock the hammer fast enough. Wouldn't want to carry it locked back. Is the micros only 9 mil though? Peanut coladas is a song. Yeah. Eat the what, neighbor? Gift thing, LOL, didn't know it existed. Yeah, it's on the bottom down here. There's a gift about right here, and then a little dollar thing if you want to do super chats. We really appreciate those. They help pay for stuff for the channel, like gas. I need to get new shoes. So for my hiking adventures and shooting, same shoes I wear. So some of the donations goes towards just buying stuff for the channel. Hiking gear, gas to go to those places, entrance fees for parking, batteries, stuff like that for exploring caves and stuff. Spokane as we speak. Yep. EDC a full-size customized 1145. That's heavy. They have 380 micros, 911 as well. I didn't know that. I knew they do 9 because there was a pretty beat up one. They're gonna sell to me a Kimber for pretty cheap at the pawn shop. It was there for like 8 months. They're like, oh, I'd sell it to you. They were talking to this other guy. Well, sell it to you for this much, and I'm like, that's cheap, but it was kind of beat up. Yeah, Kimber Micro 9 is Sapphire is my wish list. Tech Llama's wife has one. Tech Llama has one. It's Beauty Muss. Couldn't afford a 380. Today's my birthday, guys. Can you Gus wish me? Ina Biotam. Hello, happy birthday. JA around 80 miles north. 380 is very affordable if you reload. That's correct. I mean, technically, you could take a 9 mil and trim it down and make it into a 380. I have so many 9 mils. You just need a lighter bullet than what most 9s would shoot. Eastern, you must weigh more than 100 pounds. That full-size pistol would print on me like it concealed a sword. Allegedly. Colt Micro 911s are cheap. Really? I've never heard of a cheap Colt. Pretty much. Happy birthday, man. 80 North Metal Line? What is that? Ina, you're kind of old to be wishing a B-Day around you. Full-size 911 probably weighs more than you, right? Happiest of birth of days. Do you know what split bullets are? Split bullets? I mean, sure, you can split a bullet. If you shoot a blade, it can go in half. The slow-mo guys and some others tried it. They put a hatchet head and shoot to the hatchet head, and it splits the bullet in half. But if you're talking about, like, RIP rounds or something similar, like the Black Talons, those little pieces flip off and go through the carcass or whatever it is you're shooting, is in the Bikes Dutch, J.A. Stevens County. Anyone like mongoose? Did I ever have a mongoose? I don't think I ever did, bicycle-wise. Nice Eastern. Stevens County. What state was that again? Oh, you're in Washington. Duh. If you like pinnacle, excuse me. We have that Taurus PT92 full-size Beretta clone. We don't carry it. Also too large to inside waistband. That's true. Appendix even? Yeah, they'd either think you stole something or somebody's happy. Something. Mongoose suck. Yeah, some of them probably do. I remember when the Mongoose first came out with that full handlebar spin with those 2 cables on top that pulled on something, the 2 on the bottom, and it would pull for the front brake. Those were cool. You can appendix a 92FS. I would think you could. Now, if you're small, like Moist, probably not. It wouldn't be very comfortable, and it wouldn't be concealable. But it's not the Moist, but comfortable. Yeah, only Taurus I have is the Raging Hunter in 44. Nice. I have the 460 that shoots 454. But mine's the Smith & Wesson, which it is better. I'd rather buy a dozen micro pistols than any one large ones because too tiny. Compact feels like a full-sized gun to me and my bony, yeah, and your bony hands. Call the Rooter. Rooter Tutor. Stop being heater. Mongoose are awesome. For freestyle tricks. Yeah, that's what that's for, yeah. So you can do like a ramp and then spinning around. Or grab onto that and the rest of the body goes like this. I've seen people do that. while that wheel is locked, and they fling the frame around while they're doing tricks. Mangoes like the fruit. No, you said mongoose earlier, like the bike. 2830 waist. My hip bones are pronounced. I can't carry my hip because it digs into my bones, so only 12 to 2 o'clock. Mongoose was just one of the first brands that sold out. Now you're seeing mangoes. I'm not sure what. I had the mongoose made Roger Dexter? DeCoster? Roger DeCoster? Is that what it's pronounced? I don't know. Something of the sort. DeCoster. 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 He's the ghoster. I just posted a video this morning. It's part 4 of 4 of the cave, pepper sauce caves. Check it out if you could. And then I also posted the wheel gun video yesterday morning, I think it was, or the day before that. All my wheel guns that I can shoot. And then I did 2 shorts today so far on this channel, 1 on my other channel, which is this one up here. And we're going to have some more content for you guys. So, the Tahiti Mongoose. He's not been here in a while. Although we did have a Mongo in here. It might be the same guy. Any videos Eastern? Just make my own holsters. Forget them. I'm carrying it. Nice. I like the flavor Mongo. Can't say I've ever had the real deal. I've had a lot of the real deal. When I lived in Honduras, dude, those are so good over there. Don't feel the tars I carry. I use a Warline holster with the wing. There you go. Yeah, the printing, that does help. That's what I hear. But if I carry it too far to one side, it's like I have a brick rubbing on my bones while skating or hiking. Ouch. Seen a beautiful day here in Texas. It was beautiful today, too. Now, it was crazy. Not crazy windy, but it was pretty windy and sometimes when I was hiking. One time I was inside the mine, and I was popping my head up towards the entrance to get out, and it was like... And I'm like, wow, this is noisy up here. I lived in Honduras at a mission for 1 year and 7 months. Children's home. I was their maintenance man, took people to the airport, hospital, went to the hardware store, the ferretarias. It's actually been a beautiful day here in West Texas as well. We're back below freezing here, 44. It was warm today. Like, it was like not too bad because it was lightly overcast, and later on it got more overcast. But then with the wind, like, I was sweating. But when I took my backpack off, it was cold. Because when that wind came along, when I had my backpack off, like, I don't know if you can see, but my shirt's got some white lines right here. You can barely see it in the corner. That's for me wearing my body cam, and I was sweating that much. It seeps into my shirt, though, salt deposit. Church mission's good. Yep. I was so windy here yesterday. Semi-trucks flipped over on the highway. We had 80 mile an hour. That happens a lot between Phoenix and Tucson. There's a big gust right there. They got warning signs all over the place. Creator, I've been working too much to get any new videos posted. It's 36 here right now. Oh, yeah. Same here, Moist. We're going to have low mid-90s midweek here in most of Texas. So I don't think we hit 90 this week. There was some possibility it didn't. I know we got mid to upper 80s, which is what we got the day I did the wheel gun videos, and they kept shutting off. Now, Russell suggested taking the battery out and then plugging in like a power source instead separate, but I don't think that'll work. I'm not sure how that would work for a GoPro. A lot of buildings collapsed and trees and power poles snapped. To use leather holsters or the plastic stuff, probably, yeah. Like and subscribe to Jerome, or else Michael will come and find you. Yep. Hey, Zero. Last week we had 110 mile an hour winds and even park trailers were tripping over. So there was a few, Andrew was talking about how in Mississippi, where he firefights, they were fixing a lot of stuff that got messed up. Low 90s, that's higher than we get all summer here. I hate heat. Yeah, but yours is humid heat. Ours here is dry heat. I don't know about where he's at. It's been the settings for me. Super windy today. Fair enough, Eastern. Well, if you make any more holsters when you get some more free time, interested in seeing what you do to them. That would be nice. So I got myself a rough formed for my 10 mil, my G20, at the gun show, but he has blocks that look just like, it's a plastic block. It looks just like the G20. He slides it in and heats up the frame while he slides it in, and then molds it, slides in some more, molds it. And then he asked me if I like the tension. I said, no, it's a little too loose because I go in and out of mines and I want it tight. So he tightened up a little bit more. It's pretty nice how he does it. What's up, Justin? Just some car lover. How's it going? Appreciate you coming by. How's it going? Where you live? I forget. Southern Arizona here. Camper got spun off the blocks yesterday. Need to figure out to pick it up back up. A low profile floor jack. It's already getting warm out. It's pretty gross. Good. You. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. I went on a hike today. Steep mountain stuff with my dog. Went into mine exploring and stuff. Got contact coming for you. Need a Flagstaff property. Get through that. Well, it's windy up there too, though, bro. I know in Show Low it is. It's really not that humid. It's like cool winds, usually from the lake. West Virginia's hot and sticky, muggy weather. I hated it. Always 15 degrees hotter than Ohio. And then feels hotter with the humidity. I do have a short of some of my finished holsters. Can't use a jack. Ground is all mush around there. Put a piece of plywood down first, then use a jack. Oh, I should have thunk of that one. You'd stick it on a 2 by 12. That would work too. But yeah, if you had an old scrap of plywood, like, foot by 2 feet or something, shove it down. Might end up breaking it though, possibly because it's so soft underneath. That's why I like a 2 by 12 or 2 by 6s. Run it on the jack wheels. And they're long, so it spreads out the weight. Need to go up there to contact the aliens to come beam me up. So that would be Sedona, JP. Flagstaff might have a couple, but Sedona definitely has them where the ley lines cross and those, other alternate dimensions, they talk about up there. Maybe it's the way West Virginia is much higher from sea level. Possibly. Get a crane, David. LOL. That costs a lot. That would cost a lot, allegedly. Allegedly. Where's J-Dog? Oh, excuse me. Start talking about J-Dog, see if he comes in. J-Dog. Okay, okay, y'all, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. It needs to come up and get turned so it's not hanging out over the field. You have a skid steer? If you got a field or a backhoe, you could hook it up and slide it around. And at the same time, you could lift up with the backhoe. What we talk about? Weather. We're talking about weather. What's it like over where you're at, Lydia? The weather. Might have to get a rotary out here. Rotator. There you go. Snowflake had the aliens, I believe. Snowflake? I didn't know Snowflake. Oh, are you talking about the Mormons? They're in Snowflake Taylor. J-Dog is a jerk. He banned me. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not snowing buckets. Oh, it's snowing buckets? Never heard of that. I heard of raining buckets. Snowing buckets. Wow. Mormons are so funny. I suppose. But yeah, Sedona's got some interesting lore about it with the ley lines of the earth. There's such a thing. It's not New Age. Ley lines are not New Age. It actually is. It's what you people believe ley lines can do that sound New Age or could be New Ages. Yep. Let's see. Was that Mormons I was around the other day? Was that Jehovah's Witness? I think it was Mormons. I was working for a Mormon guy. Real nice guy. I mean, they're nice people. Could be the Mormons, LOL. I believe that's a few documentaries on it. Lydia lives in the North Pole. Maybe, since it's raining or snowing buckets. If my buddies come out tomorrow, we might just chain all our trucks together and chain the camper and try to drag it out of the swamp it's currently sitting in. Yeah, just don't break anything. I've had a chain break and go through my rear window. I had a Land Rover Discovery. The chain broke and flung through the back window and shattered it, and then little bits went even all the way up to the windshield. This is just check the weather app. It's going to snow 14 to 17 inches tonight. What state you in? Like, if it's still cold, there's still, I guess, some states that are snowing. Zero said he's expected to get like 3-4 inches in the last while. I forget. Isn't she in Canada? Is she in Canada? I don't know, eh? Is she in Canada? I can't remember. I do not remember, eh? Minnesota. Close enough. They talk about the same. Minnesota. It's going to snow later today and maybe more Monday. What about tomorrow? You skipped Sunday, bro. What about tomorrow? Poor tomorrow. It never comes. It's always the next day. Tomorrow never comes. It's when you're in that day, it's still tomorrow. Like, just keeps going on. Never catches up. We had snow here yesterday. Basically, yes, it is Canada. I think it's the tree logger story. He got beamed in front of some people, and they diddied him in space with a Swiffer, like a floor Swiffer. Yeah, that's worse than like a feather brush. Oh Lord, get out while you can, Lydia. Tim Holt's gonna steal your eyebrows. Yeah, I'm right on the line of the storm. I might get snow. It might get some tornadoes. They have no clue. Moist. The space Swiffer. Yeah, it's the alien style one, so have no idea what it looks like. It might be weird. It might be different than ours. Those little floor Swiffers, they're about this big for like wood floors and laminate flooring and stuff, tile. I need to get one of those. I used one cleaning up some tile after I was working on a customer's place. It was actually pretty handy. Got the little tank that has the cleaner in it, I need to get one for this house. You could sweep first and then use that as a quick mopper. John, can I ask a question about my channel? Sure, go right ahead. As long as YouTube doesn't, as long as you don't say something weird that YouTube doesn't like. YouTube. I don't mind self-supporting here either. Oh, excuse me. Shout out to all the channels. Subscribe to everybody. Lady says, I live like 5 minutes away from where Renee Good died. It's crazy down here. A bunch of walks and protests. I know, right? And Renee was doing something illegal. She tried running someone over. An officer at that, after they told her to get out. And the same fella just got ran over months before that. And so he had, obviously has stress from that. And then, he does his duty and they're mad at him. Unfortunately. We're supposed to get 6 mile an hour winds. Ugh. When we gonna get on War Thunder? I don't have War Thunder. Injuries becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Yeah, I have one with the sprayer on it. It's great. I got a reusable pad and can throw the washing machine. That's cool. Moved to Ohio to be chill like that. Yeah, they have better gun laws over there. Definitely. Minnesota and Illinois is... I know a few of you guys are subscribed to me, but I want to live today for an hour. Did anyone get a notification? I was hiking, so I probably did not get it. Yeah, the video of her was spread around my school. Probably the angle that proves she's right. Moist, what part of Ohio? Until you see his body cam and some other people's angles. Then you know it's wrong. Didn't get YouTube till a few ago. She would have just followed the cops' orders. Correct. Then her little son would have a mommy, if you can call it a mommy, because two ladies were living together. And before that, she was married to a guy. And the picture they show is her all beautified, pregnant, like a lady, not wacko hair, unfortunately. That's the picture they show, not her current mugshot or whatever you want to call it. I did not AT. I'm up near Lake Erie, but I want to go out of Cuyahoga County. It's all Dems. Washington State has Bob Ferguson. I would have joined if I saw it. Our person is a pile of wokeness. I know, right? And a pile of steaming, highest tax rate of all Ohio. I guess it's not. It's his actions are that. He himself isn't. It's the actions that make them want to be that. JP, Monday night is the next time I will be on my console. I'll make sure I have the notifications on. I'm pretty sure I have them on for all of you guys. I always turn for gun content. I always put on the notifications to all. Keep an eye out, IT. That's why I put it in the chat. Trump, I think you would walk into Minnesota, actually be stunned by what goes on down here. Maybe. For sure, I'll have to figure out how to add you on there. I just subscribed to EW. Eastern Washington. So it was AT that went live. Yeah, I might have got the notification or maybe not because I had it on airplane mode most of the time I was hiking. There's no cell where I was at. Some areas where I hike back in those mountains, there is. I checked once in a while to check for text and to see if I could do any lives while I'm hiking, which I've done before, but nah. LOL, it's on video 24/7 if you watch Liberal Hive Mind. I do have Liberal Hive Mind. I'm subscribed to them and notifications on. I'm bird choo cha. I don't even own any guns. Oh, really? Not even rubber band guns or Nerf? So close to the horseshoe, then moist. What? The falls. I was on for an hour and only had 3 views. You should have had more than that, even with the way YouTube's happening. Mini soda is cooked. Mini. Roasted and boiled alive. So is New York and California and Illinois. Nerf is expensive. Try certain real bullets. There are a lot more. Grace says, I thought it was ironic they burned down their city to protest local PD, and then they said ICE and Border Patrol needs to leave. Local PD can handle. Like I thought you hated those. Correct. It's inconvenient until they need them. Then they're whining and crying. LOL JPFA FFA has as many guns as Trump does in Hella Jelly. FFA, who's that? LOL JP has as many guns as... Oh, he does? Moist Beans, so you are basically in Cleveland. Cleveland, Ohio? Oh, you basically in Cleveland, Ohio? What was that? I think we got a fly buzzing around in here causing problems outside of it. They're all AI generated, Moist. Allegedly. As J-Dog says. I'm in Bedford. Bedford Falls? LOL, probably. Washington just passed a state income tax that was previously not allowed in the state constitution. So previously not allowed, somehow it's allowed now, or what? That Mac 11 was pretty generic. It's probably from Timo. J.A., I would call Olympia a wretched hive of scum and villainy, but that would be an insult to Mose Isley. Isley, how do you pronounce it? Isley? I'm in Northwest Corner, Moist. Alibaba, yeah, it was from Alibaba. Or was it Wish? If it's old enough, it was from Wish, which isn't around anymore. I'm pretty sure it's actually Temu is Wish. They just went belly up. All the big companies are moving now. Correct. I just heard Chevron might move out of California. Valero, too, this year. And I'm like, how? Valero's like one of the biggest gas stations in Cali. Most of the people who own Valeros are Sikhs. A lot of them are. Starbucks, Boeing, etc. Cleveland is the new Detroit these days, but it's the only place I can see MTCF specialists because there are only 2 places, those doctors in my state, and the other is Columbus, and that's a big no. Valero already left. When did they leave? Because literally Valero is on like every 10th corner in California. Columbus has mag limits somehow despite constitutional carry for the whole state. But just for the city, just for that city, Wish used to sell watches all the time and suppressors. That was Fed Trap. Probably. Oh, switches. Yeah. Cleveland is good for that, Moist. Yep. Chevron has been putting passive-aggressive posters hating on California politicians at stations in California. I did that. That little finger. I did that. Biden. That was for the gas prices. Yep. They're more like wanting to give him the other finger, not the pointing one. LOL, I should got suppressors instead of bongs and dabbed rigs in my teens. W is going to collapse bigly. JP, the sold solvent traps too. Sold solvents? What's that? Wish was lit. I bought a couple things from Wish. And most of the time, the things did not arrive on time. And they said if it doesn't, you can ask for a refund. And then if it ends up arriving like months later, weeks later, even days later, you just keep it. That happened to 3 or 4 things of mine. The refineries, the stations are still here. Oh, the refineries. Gotcha. You're saying the refinery for Valeros. I mostly buy like greenery stuff. Give it up for the guns. Yeah, you're actually like that little saying they have on. I used to buy drugs, and now I don't, and this is more expensive. Okay, okay, drugs ain't bad. Okay. Wish had super cheap glass. Glass? What type of glass? Yeah. Oh, like pipesies and bongies and all the good stuffy, as people say. Yeah. 12 people in the chat. Appreciate you all coming by to Desert Armory more. Look out for some more content of outdoor adventures and mine exploring, cave exploring stuff. We did some mines today. No caves. I saw one way up on a cliff, but I wasn't going to travel up there. Check out this channel. They'll have some of that stuff posted on there shortly too. Hopefully the next few days, up to a week maybe. We'll see. I got a lot of content on my GoPro to go over and edit, so that'll take a little bit because I got to put that on the computer, edit it on the main CupCat over there. CapCut, not CupCat. You should see those solvent traps in shows. Maglite, solvent trap, converter. I don't even know what that is. Hey, Lisa. Also, Napa fuel filter. What about Napa fuel filter? Drug addiction would be cheaper than my hobbies. David says drugs would probably be cheaper for me than my addictions. I definitely never bought them. Hey, Lisa, I believe it, AT. Well, it depends. If you're all into that stuff that's illegal, obviously, and you're totally addicted, that stuff can be more expensive. Now, if you're getting Cabot guns, no. Hey, Lisa, we went on a nice long hike today with Skittles, about 4.5 miles, maybe a little more. We went in a whole bunch of mines. So your grandsons can look out for some content because they like that mine content and hiking stuff. Desert, spending the day as a hippie would be quite entertaining. Yeah, because I've never done that stuff, so I'd be triggered quick. Making my own bleeps for 12 a carton and coffee is my best sins. JP, he should. Gunji is a terrible addiction. Yeah, especially if you can get if you have a CNR license or if you get the antiques, you can get them shipped to your house, allegedly. Yes, they do. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that and Sarah. But yeah, we went in probably 7 small mines. Out of those 7, there was 2 of them that were probably huge. One was pretty big. The other one I couldn't go in because it's full of water. GB is a scam, LOL. For real, it's a big cash grab. What about a left eye? My left eye? Let's see, I know, David. I need an intervention. I can't stop looking. Is church tomorrow? Is church? Well, yeah, tomorrow's Sunday, so. As far as I know, it's still over there at Benson. As far as I know, Lisa. I know it makes it tight for you guys since John has to rush back to start his Bible study online. His preaching online. People bidding on a used Pew Pew for more than the cost of a brand new one. I may never use TV again. Well, that depends. If it's something that's like you can't get new anymore, it makes sense. But left eye low. No, it's not. I've known her for years. Their family. Looking isn't bad. It's the bids button that gets you. Depends on the Pew Pew moist. It does. TLC. Someone paid 600 cheese for a used Henry Ramirez leg. Tried bidding on to save money, but then found it elsewhere for 400 cheese. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I came across 2 people on my hikes. One guy coming down, and then when I was hiking down, I came across a couple coming down too. Other than that, it wasn't very busy on that trail. It's not quite as traveled as much as some others. But if you're wanting to go to Miller Peak, it is the fastest route to Miller Peak. It's 4.7. Well, I don't know about fastest. It's the least amount. It's 4.7 miles versus the others are 6.25 up, and the other one I think is like 5-ish. Yes, it does, but we love going. Correct. Yep. The Pew Pew is only 5 something from Henry, but usually 420 on site, so it's not even worth it as much as the factory says. I won a Romanian M69 this morning. An M69. Is that like a Mosin, like a 8 mil or something, or a 7.62 by 51 or something? IG for stuff that's rare. It's gonna cost more. The bidding style GB uses is lame. 50 minutes added to every bid means no one wins. Is it 15? It might be. I can't remember. It's been a while since I bid on something over there. Or no, I did bid on something a little while ago. Can't remember. Is that the $22 Henrys ain't worth what they cost? Correct. Build quality. Mine had problems shortly after I got it. Probably 700 rounds into it or less. The lever went out. It's not racking right for the 22. Yeah, 15 minutes, even if it's the last second. No sniping allowed like eBay. Henry's belongs in the trash. I think they're better higher end that are blued steel are better. But then you're paying so much, you just get a Winchester. I'd much rather get a Winchester, which I guess they do make 22s. Yeah, $20 lever pistol can't been 200, but I love it. Mine's not. Mine's a lever, but it's not the mare's leg. It's a full size. Well, it's carbine. It's PLR bolt action. They're extremely overbuilt on a Mauser style action. Very accurate. What's the year on it? Like from the 70s? You say it's Romanian, so it might be a little older than that. Just be careful, Jerome, especially if you run into John Malkolovich with a Palmer custom out there. Malkolovich. He has a Palmer custom. I know he's got those 357 mags, like the Marlins lever. Yes, they're good too. My Henry's creator. I think this one is a 1983. Okay, so a little bit newer than 70s. John Malkolovich. Yeah, that's that guy that can run a. Is that the one that can run a revolver like super fast? Now, not quite as fast now that he's getting older, but Marlin's 100%. I have one Marlin. It's that Goose Gun 12 gauge, original Goose Gun. It's like a 36-inch barrel. It's the only Marlin I have, but hey, it's a Marlin. Marlin original Goose. I got that from a pawn shop. You rarely ever see them. My current one is 1974. Okay. John McCulloch is a different. Okay, I was thinking it's the same guy. It's Jerry. You're right. Because I was thinking, well, that's what's her name? His daughter is a good shooter too, a professional shooter. Look up Bob Munden. I've heard the name. My scalp is itchy. It's starting to snow. Whee! Snow in the forecast. The Marlin 336 is really nice. I want to get a new 35 rim. So I have a Taurus that looks just like a 336. It's a Taurus Rio Grande. Lena. Yep, Lena. She's a very good shooter. She's gone with the Collector. She's done with like quite a bit of gun tubers, the bigger gun tubers. Because, little me ain't worth it for her, I guess. Wife loves a Marlin Model 30 that I customized for her. Nice. Want more made in USA guns? I have 3 so far. Because America. Yep. Is Bob Munden the fastest shooter record holder? For a revolver or semi-auto? That would definitely be a difference. Because obviously semi-auto is usually faster. If you're Pew View, that guy can shoot. And same with That Ain't Bad. He's outskirts of Tucson. I keep putting in his comments. Please, let's meet up. I'd love to meet up. Ask him again. Actually designs gear too. Yes, she makes the Rose. The Sig Sauer 365 Rose. That's her making. There's one at my local pawn shop. EP9 I got. Looks like it's made in China, all plastic AR9, but it's Arizona. Yeah, Havasu, right? Would you say if similar quality because that's the main reason I like the Marlins? Marlin versus my Rossi? Yes, I have not had any problem with that Rossi. I don't think ever. One time I thought I did, but it's because I had it on safety. I'm pretty sure. It was like not hitting. I'm pretty sure I had it on the safety. Fastest quick draw. Oh, that. Quick draw for like 45. Clifton Weston just signed Lena on. Really? I know Sig did for a while. Lena McCulloch is a shotgun sorceress. She can load quads like a magician. Oh, the one that's Jerry's daughter? Yeah, she can shoot real fast with those too. Okay, I've read about him. Oh, Bob Munden? Moist the melt the plastic with the heat of the sun. That's why they're produced in summer. Yep. I think it's Macaulay. I don't remember how to spell those or pronounce them. What's up, Gorilla? Get up and clean your guns. Bet you've been in that bed all day. Nope, I've been hiking. Pew pew guns. Hey, what's up? I was hiking. I got contact Kevin. S&W just announced it Thursday. Huh, okay. On Thursday, I could barely double load shots. Double load shells? Well, it helps you have one of those speed loader holder thingies for shotguns. You fit like 3 or 4 in your hand with the loader thingy, and then you have them on your side too. I've never tried speed loading shotguns. Michalek. Jerry Michalek, yeah. And his daughter Lena. I doubt that'd be an issue since I never go outside and shoot indoors only. How do you get from your car to the house if you never go outside? It's all a screened-in porch and the little trolleyaways. Gotcha. Got you. How does he do that? That little meme. Jay, have you seen Micah? He was in there earlier. Heard people put 3K rounds for the EP9 without even cleaning it. Who makes the EP9? What brand? Is that a Strabog? Gee, it's 3:24 here. Not here. It is like 7:30? 7:24 p.m. Doesn't need oiled or anything. Really? X-Star. Huh, okay. That's similar to the what's that one? The Strybog, right? 1024 here. Speed loading shotguns really requires a modified feed ramp and faster the fastest. That's true. They used to just make polymer stuff before they made pew-pews. Oh, just plain old polymer. Gotcha. Stuff out of polymer. What else is made out of polymer? Probably a lot of stuff. They have a 45 antenna version. They had a 5.56, the EXP, but they're discontinued. Yeah, that would be fun, but it'd be too short of a barrel, really. To get the efficiency out of a 5.56, you need about a 10.5-inch barrel minimum. If you get shorter than that, like some people run 7s and something, you are burning so much. You're not burning enough powder for it to actually perform right. That's why a 300 is better for short ones. The EXP didn't have a buffer tube. Oh, so it folded then? Dutch, you have a brain injury. Mike has been dead for you. Now let's get you back to the care home, St. Denis. Rodney, what's up, brother? He shot a 5 yards, so a 6 to 10-inch barrel is probably plenty. 5 yards? That's barely nothing. I didn't know you could set it for 5 yards. My range has 7, 10, and 12. No, 7, 12, 15, and 20, I think, for the pistols. Now, this is outside, though. Dutch says, today I climbed Mount Everest, right, and casually crossed the Grand Canyon on tightrope. And when I swam across a volcano, then I took a scenic walk in the Amazon rainforest. On one day. Wow, are you like omnipresent or something? That's the link to my apartment. You need a 10.5 for total powder burn, I think. Yeah, it's somewhere around there for 5.56. Otherwise, it's a waste. My range is 15 yards max. For pistols, my company is in project maybe to make cause in paper for the Carl Gustav M4. Sounds cool. 7 yards is the required distance to quality CCW. Correct. To qualify for it. Yep. Bedroom is 15 feet, 5 yards to the front door. I need to actually practice on 7 yards and actually see how good I am on paper. I'm just built different. I haven't done it in a while. Built different. No, Critter, I'm getting more on your paper on your comments. What's this? Critter, I'm getting more on your paper. My state doesn't have any kind of distance to qualify. Shoot at 5 yards and point blank hip fire. Constitution is my only permit, but we got our CHL in Ohio, so me and my lady could travel through Michigan. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Arizona, it's constitutional carry. The only reason you need a carry permit is like in restricted areas, like hospitals, post office, possibly banks. I don't know. Banks. Most banks don't say you can't carry. I've been plenty of banks with one in my pocket. 7 5 rounds on a 9-inch target, basically a paper plate. Oh, that's easy. It's much cheaper than regular metal cases, but I think it's gonna be a lot dirtier. That tube instead. I can hit all my shots in the same hole with my G3C. When it's grouping at 20 feet. Is that 7 yards? Is that 20 feet? Or 50 yards, 20 feet? Sorry, 5 yards, 20 feet. I forget. What's up, Blue Tick? Most of the time when I do my pistols, it's more like 15 to 20 yards when I do my pistols. I shoot a metal plate. 5 is 15. Okay, so you're just a little over that, and you do a 1-inch go. That's pretty good, I'd say. You're like 6 yards then. That's close to 7. It's 5 feet. I keep my CCW up for when I stuck in a semi having to go out to state. There you go. Like your state might require it, but others can't. I mean, don't require it, but others would. That's where I'm going to church, and after that, I'll be swimming across the Atlantic Ocean and climbing the Eiffel Tower, and then I'll run around Russia 3 times. That's planned for tomorrow. Oh, so you're actually the Scarlet Speedster. Got you, but his stage name is Dutch. Got you. I'm like legally blind, so I can't see the target out at 45 feet, so I don't even try to shoot that far. My mom would be too without glasses. So with my blue tick coonhound, noise. 21 feet is 7 yards. Arizona had Joe Arpaio as sheriff. We did. He was one of the best sheriffs in town. I don't know if he's still here. He was an excellent sheriff. No problem, just built different. Yep, National Guard in Sweden still use G3 rifles. Oh yeah? Some people give the vote. Would they want a G3 or an FAL? Both would be nice. Moist, that's why they make scopes. Right. Like you could change the aperture on there and make it blurry or not blurry, just like you can on binoculars. I see worse farther away with glasses. I'm fat-sighted. Never heard of that. Who's that? I'm not sure. I can't read the time on the microwave 8 feet from where I'm sitting right now. He's 93 now and retired. Okay. Army uses FNCs. Haven't heard of those. We did some rabbit hunt today. Awesome. You got 3 of them. Glasses would bleep up with the scope. My glasses are so strong they start fire. So they're like Coke bottles. I don't need scope or iron sights. I hit my targets every time. I'm just built different. You must be like, that ain't bad. And pew pew view. Pew pew. It's a shame we can't import in modified form of. That would be nice. Like the G3s, right? Have to remove the glass. Well, you can get them, I think, possibly. It's built, though. You have to build it. There was a built one with original parts, and then the receiver was new at my local gun and pawn. I think it's sold now. Yeah, unmodified ones. Yeah. I have to remove the glasses to see through the scope. Same with binoculars. Hi, David. I don't think I need a scope with a 9mm compact anyways. Eating high on hog tonight, holding bunny rabbits. Just don't eat them when it's warmer outside. It's not the greatest, at least here in Arizona. You can get prescriptions for your scope glass now. Yeah, as well as obviously prescription safety goggles. Prescription safety goggles. Yep. My roommate must be up and about. I hear some noises out there, some music or something. Dang, lol, I got 20/80 vision. That's all? My mom's worse than that. I think she's like 21/20 or something. Still snow here. South contact lenses. Correct. Just ran around America 3 times. Sweet. The scope would be a telescope. Or one of those things like they used in the pirate ships. They're about this long and they click, click, click. They're kind of like a monocular. Kind of a telescope, kind of monocular. You have 2010. My brother had 2015. I don't think he has it anymore, though. You'd be like the movies wanted them. You'd be like the movie wanted them. Oh, wanted. Yeah, be able to twist bullets. That ain't bad from Arizona here. He can do that. To a point. It is doable to a point. Red dots are nice for people with by eyesight. By eyesight? What do you mean by eyesight? My right eye is lazy, so I have to shoot right-handed, but my left eye isn't that bad. Tell it to wake up. Give it some cattle prodding. Bad left-handed, I mean. I hope Eastern Bunny gets me. I saw this Easter. No such thing as Easter Bunny. I would love a saw too. Sight goal. Bye bye. Bye bye. It's gonna be a big egg. Ha. Long and skinny, huh? Oh, what the biggest egg is, other than dinosaurs, would have been pretty big. Because they were egg birth that they believe. What do you call it? Ostrich. Current biggest egg is ostrich. You can just call me Uncle Dutch. What's up, Unc Dutch? Just shoot close. Eye needs coffee. Yeah, the eye needs some coffee. Get it going. Run, run, run. Moy says it works fine for most self-defense situation. It's point and shoot anyway. That close, yeah. Yeah, ostrich eggs are the biggest eggs currently that they know of that are in existence, that are still being produced. They're like what? That big? Something like that? Emu eggs are about like that. I've eaten emu eggs before. The thing turned on. How'd that do that? And then I usually go like this and it shuts off. Come on. Shut off. It's not shutting off. There we go. There we go. Exactly. Muscle memory is better than anything. Yeah, look at the channel That Ain't Bad. He was shooting blindfolded. And he was shooting the target not quite every time. He did say he missed some. But in his video, he was hitting every time. Exactly. Much more. Yep, I'm joking, but I'm good with the iron sights. Yeah, I like iron sights too. Which is what I was raised with. LOL, my game plan is pray and spray if anyone comes in while I'm half asleep and didn't put my glasses on yet. Yeah. That's when the FRT is really spray and pray, right? Have you ever shot inside a structure? Long time ago with 22s, indoor rifles. That would impress. Impressive. That was impressive. Did you watch it? That Ain't Bad. He's outskirts of Tucson. This side, I think, too. I keep trying to connect with him. He never responds back. I messaged him IG. I think I messaged him multiple times on his comments. And he reads his comments because someone commented about he actually didn't dry fire. So he just came out with a video today about him actually dry firing. It looks cool. Then he just needs to add the sound effects. I shoot inside the range. I used to shoot in the yard with no ear pro. And yeah, it's going to be loud in my 4x6 hallway. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Echo, echo. Echo, echo. Like the Toyota Echo. 12 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory more. We do shooting content here. We do hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring. We just went to some mines today and hiking. We're going to post some content in the next couple days on this channel, Desert Armory more, and that channel, Drones Outdoor Adventures. We do content, outdoor stuff only on there. No guns on that one. Other than I might have one on my side while I'm hiking. Not might, I do. It's insanely loud. It will disorient you along with your target. Yep. Sounds would be insane. I'm a suppressed for EP9 for that reason. There you go. Hero says I shot a 7.62 Walther inside by mistake. Bad safety switch. I crapped the damn thing. Yeah? Or you did? LOL, I already have tendonitis from my dad's subs growing up. Subs? Dad's side is probably what you meant. Says there's 30 people in the chat online. Oh, it's just 32 likes, 11 people in here. Anywho, subwoofers. Yeah, those things are noisy. Those things like. I have a big one in my living room. It's a Klipsch audio. Just took the grinder and chopped it. Chopped what? Jam music, all ghetto. You could hear it 3 blocks away. That's before noise complaints were around, huh? I'd be in the car and the windows would be rattling. I can beat Captain America, Iron Man, Batman, all the superheroes in one punch. Oh, you must be the One Punch Man then. I thought you were the Scarlet Speedster. No, I'm just built different. That's what he said last time. Watch, he'll probably say it again. AR number one fan just went live. Now he has subs and a TV on his Harley. TV on a Harley? He's like the bikers on South Park. He needs attention. He didn't get enough when he was little, huh? Walther pistol, very dangerous with the faulty safety. I didn't know Walther did. I know the Sig Sauer P320s. Just built different than everyone else. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. We just built differently. For reals. Now there's only 7 people in here. Which Walther? That's what I'm wondering. I've never heard of a Walther having that problem. Glock had some problems at one time. I don't remember if it was a safety switch. And then, well, they don't have an external safety, but they got one internally. And then, obviously, the P320, Dutch is Florida Man. Oh, is he now? Florida Man. Isn't there a TV series of that? It only says there's 20 people in my chat. It shows 7 people in here, 33 thumbs up. Which your side probably shows 34. Now it shows 6 people in here. Because Micah just left. Excuse me. Oh, I got to work on a couple quotes. What's up, DH? Welcome back. Hello, it's me again. Surprise. No, I'm just Texas man. He's from Texas. Dutch Vanderlyn Andrew. Vanderlyn, I like that name. My buddy got back from work and I promised we'd play this lame Farmville type game. Walther Model 4, old as hell. Walther Model 4. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Let me screenshot that. Gotta look that one up. Farmville. Isn't that an app, right? You can get off of for Androids, I think. I've heard of Farmville. Remember getting advertisements for it before. Check it out. Yeah, I just screenshot it. We're going to look it up. IG, if you want a cheap transgender surgical, it's easy to buy a P320 inside the waistband holster, then surgery. Yeah, and then you put it appendix style. Yeah, the appendix carry the P320, like center mass. Free. What's up, Weber? You should play Red Dead with your friend. I don't have Red Dead. Oh, you're saying him. Excuse me. LOL, moist beans. True. It is. I would not want to be that guy, though. That would hurt like crazy. You got blown to bits down there. Getting it smashed hurts hard enough. Bad enough. This too is true. We're playing Stardew Valley. It's rather boring. Stardew Valley sounds weird. Is it Starlight? Stardew Valley. Well, guys, I might break the live off a little earlier than 2 hours. I'm tired. You looked up Finland. I haven't. Some others did. While we were on the live, they did. You should play Red Dead Redemption 2, a real man's game. 8-bit like older games, but it's about farming and stuff. Like the farming game? Well, that's a board game. I've never tried Red Dead. It didn't look fun. I was mostly an Assassin's Creed and Minecraft kid. I haven't played games in years and years, but R6 was fun. R6? What's R6? Still play GTA 5, but that's about it. Then once GTA 6, allegedly, will come out, you'll probably play that. It'll be so out of date, probably. Yeah, what's 6? R6, what's that? Rainbow Six. What's that? It sounds gay. What are you gay? Why are you gay? Why do you say there's only 2 people in here? Moist is in here, Creator's in here, and Weeble, whatever his name was. Weber. There we go. 4 people now. But yeah, what's Rainbow Six? I don't. No clue. What is Rainbow Six? Just set the hat on my head with it folded in. I'm still here too. Yeah, it's YouTube's being gay again. So they probably don't even make GT6. They just forgot. They'll probably have GT7 out before GT6, allegedly. So it's a strategic shooting game. Okay, never heard of it. I watched this series. He was truly a hardcore. Which one? They have two of them. The one that just come out, Revenge, I think it's called, or the first one. That's why I thought you were that YouTube gay. Just play Red Dead Redemption, Rainbow Six, Salgu, and Eastern. Oh, Siege. Jerome, what's up, Taylor? I don't have Red Dead. It's not my bleep. The map's too large. I thought you couldn't see very well. She need it large. Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy. Oh, Tom Clancy. Okay. He has different books and movies, right? I've seen clips. No play Red Dead Redemption 2. Hey, Germs, will you do me a big favor? Let me guess. Shout out to Taylor. What do you got? What's up, big dog? What is your favor that you'd like? Eastern Washington, what is Red Dead Redemption? A Red Dead. It's a video game. Red Dead 2 is the Gen 2. They have Red Dead 1. It's video game. They have it on Android, consoles, I think, too, and some other stuff. LL Russell is just old. Red Dead 1 came out in like 2016, 2015. It's been out for a while. Maybe 17. Can't remember. But 2 came out maybe 2 years ago? Something like that. A year and a half, 2 years? Can't remember. What was it? It's the ice settling in my cup. What's the favor, Taylor? I'm still waiting. I'm growing old. 2007-ish for Red Dead 1? Really? You probably mean 17. What? I played a lot of Delta Force and Ghost Recon Black back in the days. Mostly playing Helldivers 2 and Overwatch. They suck. The farm game is better. Really? Well, what? The farm game is more laid back. The Helldivers is stress. Wasn't Overwatch 2 and some Fortnites are too, aren't they? I hear Delta Force is good. It looked like a Battle Ops 6 clone. Red Dead 2 is a video game that the youngins got me into. Oh, you got it. You got it too. I might try it out. I don't know. Because you can get it on mobile. It just takes up space, and I need the space for content, for videos. Like, my phone is filled up right now. It's plumb full. I can take maybe 20 pictures, and that's it. Because I just filled it up today. I probably took 5, no more than that. Probably 10 videos. And 16, no, probably like 50 pictures or more. Some are pretty big. Overwatch is a shooter game for trans people. They have weird colors in that game, allegedly. It's super gay. Why are you gay? Gorilla says Rush and Attack on NES. Ha ha ha. NES is an old play system. Play system, not PlayStation. Play system. I forget what NES even stands for. Something system, probably. New Electronic System. Rush and Attack. Definitely sounds old school. Just kind of a generic name. My lady likes GoldenEye. LOL, they got it on Xbox, but it's too old for my to play. That's an old game because GoldenEye, the movie, came out in what, 99, 98 with 007? And shortly after the video games came, when I was a kid, I played a ton of Duck Hunt on NES. A lot of people did with those fake little guns. People have tried doing that on live, and they get kicked off because they think it's real, but it's all plastic with an orange tip. Yes, it was the first Nintendo 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System. There you go. Wish Gears of War, Miss Gears of War, NES Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay. Hey, Zero's still here. Look at that. Speak of him. Yeah, I still have mine. Awesome. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good night. See you, Moist. Have fun playing your game. Christopher Cypher, I mean. What's up, Cypher? Hey Desert, thanks for the sub. Was that a 32 in your last video? Kind of look like an old service revolver. I have a few. So I shot some 32 Smith & Wesson short, a 32-20, and a 32 Smith & Wesson long. The 32 Smith & Wesson long and the 32-20 are both police positives. So they would be possibly a service. Taylor, what do you mean no? I don't know what your favor is. Your favor never came through. It just said well, that's all I saw. Hey, creator, Gunsmoke, later, Russell. Good night, Jerome and gang. I'm going to do some cleaning. See ya. Appreciate you, Russell. I'm updating my armor book. Armor book? What do you mean, armor book? Oh, that one. So does that mean you're getting a bing bang boom boom? If you're updating it, the little comments are glitching. Yeah, you're for some reason the only one who's having problems right now. Oh, my head is itchy. I track all my pews. Yep, I need to get my book and fill it out too and do that. Put what it is, roughly a brief description, maybe take a picture of it, at least one of certain markings, and then put that certain markings in a book with that picture. That'd be the best way to do it. A picture of it with those certain markings, as you know what they are, unless someone went and took them off, which I don't have any that are. Due to break out, my Saga Master System and Atari showed these kids some real games. That's Atari for you, yeah. They're one of the first ones that came out, Atari and Nintendo, right? Sega's pretty old, yeah, the Sega Genesis. Yours says the Sega Master. Goof to track round count too. Oh, I don't do that. Round count? Like, unless you keep track of how many mags you had loaded and you don't have anybody else reloading them, like with my nephews, I could never do that. I'm shooting, they're shooting. Like, I've got like 8 guns running at once. I can only keep track of one. Don't wear a hat, it will get you bald faster. Well, I have thinner hair than I used to, but it's still decently thick. And I wear a hat all the time. So, My brother Josiah doesn't wear a hat all the time, and he went bald really quick. So I'm at 56 pews now, and always adding more. Yep. Taylor, I don't know. Nothing's coming through. All I see is your little hand going like this to your head and WTH. I don't keep track of it. I just guesstimate. Well, if you know you brought 1,000 rounds and he used up the whole thing, well, then you know you have 1,000. But when I have like 5 or 6 22s running at once, 2 or 3 9s, and a shotgun or whatever, it's kind of hard to keep track. Cyrus is very nice. I recently picked up a 38 Special Police. Nice. A few weeks ago. Decent price. Mine are both Colts. Police Special might be as well, yeah. Awesome tool, but I need to be a deep clean, and I'm going to great debate on antique versus functional. That's true. Catching up, Zero. Sega Master System came out after the Odyssey 2. The dumb tube hates certain words. Yeah, they do. Same to Cypher. My friend went bald by 25. He just shaved the rest of his head a while ago. So my uncle, he started going super thin, like barely in there on top, and he's been bald since he was probably mid-20s as well. And I have around 30 plus air guns. I only have one PCP. I have a crack barrel that's in Arizona and an old pump, 10 pump from when I was 5. It was for 3 of us boys, and the O-rings are out on it. I took it apart, tried to put it back together. I can't get the trigger back together right. I don't think anything fell apart, as in like got lost or broke. It just needs, like, I need schematics to know how to do it. And then it needs new O-rings because they don't hold air anymore. It's from 1995. Yeah, I don't have that many air guns. I haven't shot my PCP in a while. I just shave it all off and save a lot on hair shampoo. Now you get baby oil and lotion for your head, moisturizer. Which sometimes costs more than shampoo. So, Red Rider was dead as a kid. Yeah, we didn't have that. Years later, we got something similar to Red Rider. The girl says, ha ha ha. Not grilled, gorilla. Gorilla radios. I heard radio. No, it's Gorilla Radios. Gorilla Radios. I'm starting to get tired and bored. So that means we got to shut the live down, huh? Yes. Yes. Then I can post some content for you. Nothing big. The big stuff has to wait, like all my GoPro stuff where I'm exploring all the mines. A couple times it did shut off, but I noticed when it shut off because it wouldn't. Well, the one time I didn't notice right away. The other, I went to turn it on, it wouldn't turn on. Shampoo because we couldn't find any real poo. You can put real poo up there. Just go to your chicken barn, your toilet. Good night, says creator. Allegedly, I've been subscribed for a while. Allegedly. Is that what the favor was? Yes, time to try to sleep at almost 4 a.m. You look tired. I am tired. I hiked about 4.5, 5 miles today. Pretty steep mountains and hills. Explored a whole bunch of mines, littler ones. Some were just a little hole in the wall. Anyways, yeah, we're going to close off the live. It's almost 2 hours anyway, so. Anyways, yep. Appreciate y'all for coming by to Desert Armory and more. Thank you for the subscriptions, whoever subscribed. Thank you for the 2 jewels, David, that were Cloverleaf. Appreciate you. Thank you for the subscriptions here, if anybody did subscribe there. Do you ever use black powder? I highly recommend a Wild Bill reproduction. I have a black powder Kentucky rifle that needs refurbished. The Kentucky hunting. And then I have 2 black powder Piettas that are from the 80s probably. One I took all apart that needs some parts inside that are worn, and the other one should fire. Anyways, appreciate you all. Yes, God bless Eastern. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all have a good night, blessed night, and morning. Blessed rest of your life. Appreciate you all a bunch. And remember, you can never go wrong doing what's right. And Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. No one cometh to the Father but through him. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Have a blessed day tomorrow. If you go to church, be filled with the Spirit and go forth with his Spirit and his strength. Appreciate you. See you all tomorrow, Lord willing. Appreciate you. Bye.